Today we're going to cover one more thing that we have planned according to our book, and with that we'll be done with the first module.
Okay. The exam is in the class?
Yes, it will be during the class.
Okay.
Okay. So what we have in our last unit for this module, module 1, okay. In our last unit, A4, the grammar that we have to cover is the main thing is tag questions, and that's what we're going to be seeing today, okay? Do you have any idea what tag questions are? Do you know anything about tag questions?
No.
Okay, don't worry about it. So we're going to see a video first. And actually in the video that we watched yesterday, they were using a couple of tag questions. So let's rewatch this video. I think we haven't seen it yet. Let's see it. Okay.
Nick?
I know you, don't I?
Yes.
Pacific College, right?
So for example, he just used a tag question. Let's play it again, this time with subtitles.
Nick?
I know you, don't I?
Yes.
Pacific College, right?
So he says, I know you, don't I? Do you know what that means?
Te conozco, ¿no?
Exactly. Es lo mismo que decir el right. Y después dice Princeton College, right? So he is confirming the information. Está confirmando la información. No es lo mismo que el right. Ese es un tag question. I know you, don't I? Pacific College, right? So he's confirming the information. He wants to know, or he wants to make sure that he is right. He wants her to confirm what he thinks. Continue.
Yes, that's right. I'm Talia. Talia Santos.
Yeah, Talia, wow. Of course.
After all these years, I'm surprised you remember me.
How could I forget you? What was that class we took? English literature, wasn't it?
He just used another tag question. What was the class we took? English literature, wasn't it? So again, it's the same, English literature, right? He wants to confirm that he's right.
That's right, the Shakespeare class.
Dr. Custer's class. She was tough. She really made us work hard.
Oh gosh, don't remind me. Not a great memory.
We studied for the final together, didn't we?
Another tag question. He says, we studied for the final together, didn't we? So it's the same as we studied for the final together, right? So he wants to confirm if he is right, if he is remembering correctly.
Yes, that's right. As I recall, you did really well on it.
That's right. But only because I speak Shakespeare so fluently.
Very cute.
So what are you doing here? You're a big soccer fan now, are you?
Not
Another tag question. We have many here. You're a big soccer fan now, are you?
Not exactly. I'm a researcher with Newsline.
Oh, I see. Well, news reporters are not my favorite people right now. I heard there's a nasty story coming out about me, something about me throwing a game.
That's why I'm here.
That's a shame. Well, we'll have to meet again another time under different circumstances.
So he used a lot of tag questions in order to confirm information, right? Those are tag questions. And now we're going to see the grammar of it. When we use them, how do we use them? What's the structure? How do we form them? We're going to be covering those tag questions. But we're going to use a different presentation. Instead of this one here, I have another one prepared. This is it. Okay. So it says it's called tag questions or question stack. It doesn't really matter the order. So what is a tag question? Basically, a tag question, it sounds like a question, but it's not really a question. It's a sentence. It's a sentence that contains a question. It's a sentence plus a question phrase connected at the end. For example, it's windy today, isn't it? So this is a tag question, but it's a sentence. Here we have a sentence. It's windy today. It's an affirmative sentence. And then we have a tag, the tag question, isn't it? So basically, that's a tag question. It's like a structure formed by a sentence part in a tag. Now, why do we use tag questions? They have two uses, two purposes. The first one is exactly what Nick was doing, to clarify, to confirm information when the speaker expects an answer. So in the video that we just saw, Nick expected an answer from Talia. Nick wanted to confirm. Nick wanted Talia to confirm if he was right or not. For example, we study English, don't we? So you are expecting the listener, the other person, to confirm, to clarify that for you. Rafa is singing at the party, isn't he? So you want to know if you're right. Rafa is singing at the party, isn't he? It's kind of the same as saying, is Rafa singing at the party? So you want an answer from the listener. You want him or her to confirm the information that you have. I'm your teacher, aren't I? So you expect an answer. You want to clarify information. You want to confirm if you're right or not. Okay, that's one of the purposes that we have for tag questions. And the other very important purpose as well is when we want somebody to agree with us. So we don't really expect an answer, but I want you to agree with what I'm saying. So for example, you're falling asleep, aren't you? So I can see that you're falling asleep. Yo puedo ver que tú te estás durmiendo, pero solamente quiero que tú estés de acuerdo conmigo, que digas, sí, ¿no? Es como una observación. You're falling asleep, aren't you? Entonces no necesito que me respondas, simplemente es una forma de que estamos de acuerdo, de observar algo. The party was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Entonces, también para opiniones. The party was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Entonces, yo quiero que tú estés de acuerdo con lo que estoy diciendo. The party was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Y bueno, tú podrías, aunque no es necesario que respondas, podrías decir, yes, it was. I don't think it was. ¿No? I didn't win the lottery, did I? Entonces, no gané la lotería, ¿no? ¿O sí? Entonces, es algo que es una pregunta implícita, no necesita una respuesta. Those are the two different uses. We want to clarify something, we want to confirm information, or we just want to make a quick observation and we don't really expect an answer from the other person. Is that okay so far? ¿Se entiende más o menos los usos? ¿En qué situaciones se utilizan estas tag questions?
Yeah, teacher.
Bien. Ahora sí, las reglas. ¿Cómo formamos un tag question? Siempre el tag, la pregunta, va a depender de la oración. Si la oración es positiva, si tenemos una oración afirmativa, por ejemplo, that is your sweater, you study English, todas esas son oraciones afirmativas. Entonces, el tag, la pregunta tiene que ser negativa. Primera regla, si la afirmación es positiva, la pregunta tiene que ser negativa. Y si fuese la afirmación negativa, entonces la pregunta tiene que ser positiva. Pero siempre es así. Es lo contrario de la oración. Si tu oración es positiva, tienes un tag negativo. Si tu oración es negativa, tienes un tag positivo. Entonces, por ejemplo, that's your sweater, isn't it? That is your sweater es una afirmación. Isn't it está en negativo, ¿verdad? Isn't it es la forma negativa de ¿qué? Del verbo to be. Entonces ya estamos adelantando algo. En el segundo lo mismo. You study English, don't you? Entonces, you study English es una forma afirmativa de la oración. Don't you is a negative, ¿no? Es la forma negativa ¿de qué? Del verbo study, ¿no? Es la forma negativa del presente simple. Ahora, if the statement is negative, si el statement es negativo, Joel didn't do his homework. Did he? Entonces, como es negativo, tenemos la forma afirmativa. Si puede ser negativo, César and Orlando aren't paying attention, tenemos la forma positiva. Y otra cosa que también es sumamente importante es que, si te fijas, siempre se mantiene el mismo tiempo y la misma forma. Singular, plural, primera, segunda, tercera persona. Es decir, el verbo de acá es el verbo to be. El verbo to be en el presente simple. That is your sweater, ¿no? El verbo to be en el presente simple. Entonces, mantenemos el verbo to be en el presente simple, pero lo cambiamos a negativo, ¿no? Isn't it. Y mantenemos el mismo pronombre, ¿no? Aquí estamos hablando de sweater, es un it. Entonces, isn't it. You study English. Entonces, este es el verbo, no es un verbo, es un verbo regular, ¿no? Un verbo normal, study. Entonces, mantenemos el mismo tiempo en presente simple, pero cambiamos a la forma negativa. La forma negativa de los verbos normales en inglés es don't o doesn't, dependiendo de la persona, ¿no? Si es you, es don't. Y mantenemos el pronombre, you. Joel didn't do his homework. ¿En qué tiempo está este didn't do?
Pasado.
Pasado. Y como es pasado, mantenemos el pasado, did, pero del negativo lo pasamos a afirmativo. Y mantenemos el pronombre. Joel es tercera persona singular, varón, mantenemos tercera persona singular, he. César and Orlando aren't paying attention. ¿En qué tiempo está este?
Presente.
Presente o presente continuo, pero sí, lo importante es que el verbo to be está en presente. Entonces mantenemos el verbo to be también en presente y mantenemos el pronombre adecuado. Si estamos hablando de César y Orlando, decimos they. ¿No? ¿Se entiende más o menos la idea? Si es negativa la oración, es positivo el tag. Si es positiva la oración, es negativo el tag. Siempre se mantiene la misma persona y el mismo tiempo.
Ok, ya.
Ok, muy bien. Let's see, let's continue. Ok, luego vamos a ver las excepciones. Ok, luego vamos a las excepciones. Vamos unos cuantos ejercicios. So for example, it says match the two parts of each sentence to form conversation starters. So the first one, it was a lovely day this morning.
F.
F, you sure?
Oh, no. H.
H. It was a lovely day this morning, wasn't it? So we're talking about it, and we're talking in the simple past, was, of the verb to be. It was a lovely day this morning, wasn't it? También otro uso que está acá es como un conversation starter, es decir, como una forma de empezar conversación. ¿No? It says, invite agreement. For example, to emphasize a statement or start a conversation. Nice weather today, isn't it? Entonces, empiezas una conversación. Hace buen tiempo, ¿no? Y empiezan una conversación. Entonces, it was a lovely day this morning, wasn't it? Muy bien. Now, number 2, the speakers were quite boring.
I.
Exactly, weren't they? So, from positive, from affirmative, de afirmativo a negativo, Y mantenemos were, weren't. They, all the speakers. They are playing really well.
A.
Okay, aren't they? Yeah. So we keep the same verb, aren't they? Exactly. They aren't working very hard.
B.
B, exactly. They aren't working very hard, are they? So we keep the same verb, the same form. It's been a wonderful evening.
C.
Exactly. This is, what tense is this? It's been?
Present perfect.
Present perfect, exactly. So it has been a wonderful evening, hasn't it? Right? The party is going to be really fun.
F.
The party is going to be really fun, isn't it? So we keep the same verb, the same auxiliary, is. Joe is very rude.
E.
Exactly, Joe is very rude, isn't he? Okay, good. It isn't very warm today.
D.
Exactly, it isn't very warm today, is it? From negative to affirmative, she isn't very smart.
G.
She isn't very smart, is she? Okay, exactly. Very well. Now look at these pictures. What phrases could you use as conversation starters? What type of questions could you form based on these pictures?
Maybe for the first one, the movie is good, isn't it?
The movie is good, isn't it? Really well. What about the second one?
The boys are playing well, aren't they?
Exactly. The boys are playing well, aren't they? What about the third?
The weather is so hot, isn't it?
Exactly. The weather is so hot, isn't it? What about the fourth one?
The red car is parking bad.
Okay.
Okay. It's parking bad, isn't it?
Exactly. The red car is parking bad, isn't it? Maybe you could say the red car is wrongly parked.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, what about next?
The boy is running. Or maybe today is raining outside, isn't it?
Okay, it's raining outside, isn't it? What about the next one?
The athlete run very fast, isn't he?
You sure? The
Yeah.
athlete runs.
Runs. Yeah, the athlete runs very fast, isn't he?
Sure. The athlete runs. Why are you using the verb to be in the tag question if you're not using the verb to be in the sentence?
Doesn't he?
Exactly, great. The athlete runs pretty fast, doesn't he? Run es un verbo normal, ¿no? Como invent, como do, como take, como drink, como have. Todos esos, el negativo es con don't o con does. Muy bien. Okay, so decide if the following question tags is used to ask a real question. So is it a real question to confirm information, or is it just to invite agreement, to ask to observe something and expect the other person to agree? Put Q for question or A for agreement, and then read each sentence with the correct intonation. So the first one, lovely day, isn't it? Is that a question, a real question, or is that just a form of agreeing or trying the other person to agree with you?
Agreement.
Agreement, exactly. You just want to make an observation. Why can't you speak French? Your parents are French, aren't they?
Question.
Exactly. So you actually want an answer. Yes, my parents are French, but I haven't lived in France since I was 3, let's say. Or no, my parents are not French, and that's why I can't speak French. Exactly, it's a real question. What about the third one? It wasn't an exciting match, was it?
Question.
You sure?
Oh, no, agreement, because don't have like a big answer. Just.
And it's an opinion, right? Usually when we have opinions, it's just a way, we just want the other person to say, yeah, I was, or no, I don't think so, but it's not a real question. You're coming to the wedding, aren't you? Tom didn't tell me if you're invited.
Question.
Exactly, you want an answer. Let's go to the movies, shall we?
Question.
Yes. You don't know the answer, do you? You look very confused.
Question.
Yeah, exactly, it's a question. Okay, great. Now we have to complete these sentences using question tags. So the first one says, can you please read the first one and complete it?
Excuse me, this is for Grove Road, isn't it?
Exactly, isn't it? The next one?
He is very good at speaking, isn't he?
Exactly, he's very good at speaking, isn't he? Next one?
Let's go for a coffee. Isn't we? Aren't we?
Yes, that's an exception. We're going to see the exceptions in a little bit. When we have this structure, let's go, that's an invitation. And what we use is the modal shall.
Oh, okay.
So with invitations, we use shall. Let's go for a coffee, shall we? And think about this, it's not negative, right? We have an affirmative sentence, but we also have an affirmative tag. This is an exception with invitations. We're going to see it in a little bit. What about number 4?
He didn't play you in the kitchen, did he?
Exactly. Didn't help you in the kitchen, did he? From negative to affirmative, we keep the same tense, the same person. Number 5.
Alison won't lend you the money, will she?
Exactly. Want to will. Number 6.
Jack is very stressed these days, but he is on vacation, isn't he?
Exactly. He's on vacation, isn't he? What about the next one?
It was a lovely meal. Wasn't he? Wasn't it?
It was a lovely meal, wasn't it? Was from to wasn't. Next one.
Mike is smoking again, isn't he?
Exactly. He's smoking again, isn't he? Next one.
Excuse me, you are Johnny Depp, aren't you?
Exactly, aren't you? Next one.
He was very tired this morning, wasn't he?
Yes, perfect. He was very tired, wasn't he? Okay, great. You're nailing this. Do you have any questions here?
No.
Okay, good. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, now let's see the exceptions. There are some exceptions to these rules that we also need to see. So, let's see. Okay. So the first exception is that when we are dealing with the verb to be and we are talking about the first person, that means I. If you think about it, how will the tag question be? ¿Cómo sería el tag question? Digamos que yo digo, I am a good singer. Soy una buena cantante. ¿Cómo haría el tag?
Not I.
Exacto, es medio difícil, ¿no? Porque el negativo de am no tiene contracción. No puedo decir am not I, sería hard. Entonces, como no tiene contracción, todos tienen, si te das cuenta. Isn't, do, doesn't, don't, aren't. Todos tienen contracción en negativo, menos el am. Entonces, como no tiene contracción, cuando es primera persona y el verbo to be, decimos aren't. Aunque esté fuera de las reglas convencionales, sí se utiliza are. I am a good singer, aren't I? Entonces, I am your teacher, aren't I? ¿Ok? Porque no tiene contracción el am, entonces tenemos que hacer el are.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a good singer, aren't I? Muy bien. The next exception es lo que acabamos de ver con let's, cuando tenemos invitaciones, when we have invitations. Let's go to the movies, let's go have dinner, let's go get some coffee, let's go have something to drink. When we have invitations, we say shall we, ¿no? El shall es un modal que ya no se utiliza mucho con esta excepción. Creo que este es el único caso en el que se utiliza ya el modal. Antes se usaba, pero ahora ya no se usa, más que en estas tag questions. Entonces, el let's go no es el verbo to be en sí, en realidad es let us go, ¿no? Es bastante raro. También es una estructura muy antigua. Entonces se complementa con el shall. Let's go to the cyber, shall we? Entonces, cuando tenemos invitaciones, siempre es shall. Y no existe positivo, negativo, negativo, positivo. Simplemente siempre es shall.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the movies, shall we? Let's not do this, shall we? Entonces, siempre es shall. Lo que sí es que tiene que ser we, ¿no? Porque el let's siempre es invitación en primera persona plural. Vamos al cine, comamos hamburguesas, tomemos algo, caminemos, let's walk, let's go, let's drink, let's have. Siempre, let's see, veamos. Siempre el let es primera persona plural, ¿no? Es de nosotros. Veamos, siempre es una invitación incluyendo a uno mismo. Entonces siempre tiene que ser we también. No puede ser shall you, shall he, porque let's siempre es primera persona plural. Entonces siempre es shall we. No hay otra forma.
Okay.
La segunda regla. La tercera, con imperativos, with imperatives, when we give orders, cuando ordenamos, damos órdenes, cuando tenemos imperativos, queremos pedir a una persona que haga algo. De la misma forma, los imperativos son formas muy extrañas, porque es la única forma en inglés que no tiene un verbo, perdón, que no tiene un sujeto. Es decir, no digo you sit down, I sit down. El imperativo es una orden, siempre sin sujeto. ¿Por qué? Porque el sujeto es implícito. Siempre que son órdenes, se supone que estoy hablando a la segunda persona. Es decir, te estoy hablando a ti directamente o a ustedes, ¿no? Please sit down. Siempre va a ser a ti, segunda persona. Nunca va a ser a él, por ejemplo, que le estoy diciendo sit down. Siempre es directamente a la otra persona. Please sit down. Please take a seat. Please open your book. Look at this. ¿No? Todos los imperativos siempre es a la segunda persona. Entonces, para hacer el tag questions, lo que hacemos es utilizamos el futuro, will, y segunda persona, porque el imperativo, aunque no esté directamente explícito el you, sabemos que está dirigido siempre a you. Entonces va a ser will you. Sit down, will you. Open your book, will you. Y si fuesen negativo, es decir, don't sit down, no te sientes. Don't sit down. Ahí la excepción es que también es negativo. Don't sit down. Won't you? Entonces, esa es una excepción interesante. No hay de positivo a negativo ni de negativo a positivo, sino más bien se mantienen en la misma estructura. Si es afirmativo, se queda en afirmativo. Y si es negativo, se queda en negativo. Pero con el will.
Ok, y la traducción sería como siéntate, ¿lo harás en futuro?
Exacto, más o menos así. Siéntate, por favor, ¿no? Por ejemplo, otra forma de hacer un imperativo o de pedir a alguien que haga algo que no es futura es usando el will. Por ejemplo, seguramente has escuchado en algún lugar, will you sit down, please? Will you sit down? Digamos, si entras, si está un niño que está caminando y quieres que se siente, le dices, will you sit down, please? No significa te vas a sentar, sino es siéntate, por favor, ¿no? Es como una forma más amable de pedirle que se siente. Will you sit down? ¿Te sentarías? ¿Te puedes sentar? Más o menos así. Entonces, por eso también se utiliza el will. Y no tendría una traducción tan directa. Pero sí, es interesante.
Okay.
Entonces, sit down. Will you eat your vegetables? Will you? Siempre con will. Entonces, la excepción 1, 2 y 3. La primera, en el verbo to be, primera persona, es aren't, en negativo. No es am, porque no existe una contracción del negativo. La segunda nos dice que con el let's, con las invitaciones, siempre es shall we. Y la tercera, con los imperativos, es will you. Ahora, otra excepción, o no es excepción en este caso, pero otra cosa que es importante aclarar, es cuando hablamos de nobody, never, hardly, cuando hablamos de negativos en sí. Si este es negativo, este tiene que ser positivo, ¿no? Entonces, nobody es un negativo. Cuando digo nobody understood, es nadie entendió. A pesar de que no tiene un negativo como don't, didn't, es negativo, ¿no? La oración es negativa. Nobody understood, nadie entendió. Entonces, nadie entendió, todos no entendieron, ¿no? Es negativo. Entonces, el tag tiene que ser positivo. Entonces, como son, estas palabras son negativos de por sí, ¿no? Yo nunca probé, probé sushi, digamos. A pesar de que no estoy utilizando la palabra no, es un negativo. Lo mismo en inglés. I never tried sushi. I am not using the negative not, but it is a negative sentence. So, the tag question has to be affirmative. You never tried sushi, did you? Entonces, ¿nunca probaste sushi? ¿O sí? You never tried sushi. Did you? Entonces, estamos usando did en afirmativo porque la oración es negativa. A pesar de que no tenemos un did, don't, es negativa, ¿no? Por el never. Entonces, el tag va a ser afirmativo y se mantiene el mismo sujeto. Si es you, es you. Ahora, si es nobody, si es everybody, everyone. Entonces, como no sabemos quién es nobody, siempre es they, ¿no? No sabemos el género.
Oh,
Y si decimos somebody también, y esto es en general, no solo para los tag questions, pero siempre que hablamos de alguien desconocido, por ejemplo, someone stole my wallet. Alguien robó mi billetera. Someone stole my wallet. Como yo no sé quién es esta persona, es un alguien desconocido, no sé si es femenino o masculino, el pronombre que utilizo para alguien es they, siempre es they, para los desconocidos es they. Entonces, someone stole my phone. They should go to jail, digamos, ¿no? Alguien robó mi teléfono, debería ir a la cárcel. They should go to jail. Utilizo they porque no sé el género de la persona, ¿no? No sé si es hombre o mujer, es someone. Entonces, esa es otra, pero eso es en general, no solo para los tag questions. Con nobody, everybody, someone, somebody, siempre es they.
okay.
¿Ok? ¿Se entiende esta parte de acá? Las 4 reglas.
Like, for example, someone stole my phone with the tag will be, are they?
No, stole está en pasado, ¿no? Y es un verbo normal.
Did they?
Exacto. Someone stole my phone, didn't they? ¿Por qué sería didn't? Porque someone no es negativo, ¿no? No one es negativo, por ese no one. Pero someone es afirmativo. Alguien robó mi teléfono. Sí, robó mi teléfono. Someone stole my phone, ¿no? En afirmativo. Entonces, si esto es afirmativo, el siguiente tiene que ser negativo. Someone stole my phone. Didn't they? Alguien robó mi teléfono, ¿no? Someone stole my phone. Didn't they?
Okay.
El someone es afirmativo, ¿no? Alguien robó mi teléfono. Pero el no one, nobody, ese es negativo, ¿no? No one stole my phone. Did they? ¿No? ¿Por qué pongo did en afirmativo? Porque el no one ya lo vuelve negativo. Este no one es negativo. ¿No?
And what will be like example with hardly?
Hardly, digamos, por ejemplo, I hardly, okay, let's say you hardly recognize me. Do you? El hardly es como apenas me reconoces. Es un negativo en cierta forma, es como no me reconoces. You hardly recognize. Vamos a hacerlo en el pasado. You hardly recognize me, did you? Entonces, you hardly recognize me es como por poco no me reconoces. Por poco no me reconoces, ¿no? You hardly recognize me, did you? Entonces, este hardly hace más o menos que sea negativo. No es completamente negativo, es verdad, pero tiene la connotación negativa de que no me reconociste. Es como, you didn't recognize me, did you? You hardly recognized me, did you? No me reconociste, ¿cierto? You hardly recognized me, did you? You didn't recognize me, did you? Entonces, tiene la connotación negativa. ¿No? I hardly found you. Apenas te encontré, por poco no te encuentro. ¿No? También sería negativo.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I use I hardly recognize you, for example, is aren't.
Recognize. El verbo sigue siendo recognize in the past, ¿no? En el pasado. Entonces tenemos que mantener eso. I hardly recognize you. Did I?
Okay.
I hardly recognize you. Did I? Porque el verbo sigue siendo recognize, que es un verbo normal, por tanto necesitamos el auxiliar en pasado, entonces pasado. Ok.
Mhm.
Muy bien. Entonces esas son excepciones, pero honestamente, a ver, tal vez con la primera y la segunda se utilizan mucho, es cierto. Pero en la tercera y la cuarta es muy raro utilizar esas con tag questions, ¿no? Y si a uno le parece muy complicado, simplemente dice right y ya está. Nobody understood, right? Yeah. Entonces, muy raro, porque incluso para alguien nativo, seguir las reglas no se sabe muy bien. Entonces, no pasa nada, no dice right y ya está. Pero la primera y la segunda sí son bastante usadas, bastante comunes. Y la tercera también. Esta cuarta no tanto. Ok. Bien. A ver, ¿qué más tenemos? Okay, so let's think about the question tags for these sentences. The first one says, I'm right. I'm right.
Aren't I?
I'm right, aren't I? Tengo razón, ¿no? I'm right, aren't I? What about the second one?
You haven't you?
Exactly. You've been working late again, haven't you? Están trabajando hasta tarde, ¿no? Haven't you? You've been working late again, haven't you? The third one says, you haven't got a pen by any chance.
Have you?
Yeah, you haven't got. Ese haven't got no se utiliza tanto en inglés británicos.
Okay.
Number 4, let's have a break.
Shall we?
Let's have a break, shall we? Sit down a moment.
Is in future. Will you?
Exactly. Sit down a moment, will you? Yeah. You met your friend in Paris.
Did you?
You sure? Sorry?
Didn't you?
Exactly, didn't you? We're going to London on Saturday.
Won't we?
Want is the negative of will.
Oh, yeah. Aren't we?
Alright. If we were, si fuera, we will go to London, sería will we. Pero como es we are going, entonces aren't we.
Aunque la oración prácticamente está en futuro, que va a ser algo en futuro, igual mantenemos el presente de are.
Exacto. You haven't broken that as well.
Have you?
Okay. Have you? Bien. Muy bien. Creo que se te hizo fácil. Se te hizo bastante fácil.
Let's go and let's have, por ejemplo, también se utiliza el shall después.
Siempre shall. Let's go. Shall we? Let's have. Shall we? Siempre. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Okay, now we're going to see some vocabulary. Let's take your pick. Okay, we're going to see another video first because I think we need to have some context. Need a video.
No, listen, I want to hear your side of the story. I really do. You don't trust me, do you?
Nope. Got that right. You're in the news business.
So you think I'll do anything to get a story?
Pretty much. You're all alike. Selling news, even if you have to make things up.
I understand why you have your guard up. But all I want is the truth here. Really. You can trust me.
Look, my only goal right now is helping my team win the qualifying match next weekend. After that, I'll deal with this mess.
Nick, the charges are serious. You may not have a career by next weekend if you don't address this now.
What do you mean?
People are saying that you threw a game. They think you have gambling debts. It's all over social media.
So I hear. That's why I gave the Soccer Federation access to my bank accounts.
They can stop you from playing. Forever.
That's impossible.
No, it's not. That's why I want you to talk to me. I want your story.
My story? The true story or the story that'll help your newsfeed get more viewers? Which story do you really want? Take your pick.
The only story I want is the true story.
Well, the truth is, I didn't do it. I'm an innocent man.
Okay, okay. So what is going on in the conversation?
She went to saw him because she wanted to hear the true story, and she says that she's like a trust person, but he says that he's a business woman, and maybe she will sell in news, because it's like a serious problem. It included his career. There are so many news in social media, gossip social media. She says that she have a plan for future plan for him, and is for telling a history, and she wants just the true history. Yeah, that's
Okay. So she has a plan, right? Don't forget. Yes. There was something else. So yes, he is trying to he's trying to convince her that she didn't do it, and she is trying to convince him that she's a trustworthy person, ¿no? Trustworthy, alguien en el que se puede confiar, somebody you can trust, trustworthy person. Or maybe she's a reliable person. Bien, and yes, he says that there are a lot of stories on social media, en las redes sociales, cuando hablamos de tecnología en sí, en general, on social media, on the phone, on the computer, siempre es on. So there are a lot of stories on social media that can ruin his career. Can you say this again, please? Career. Career, muy bien. Es una I larga. Career.
yeah, okay.
Muy bien. Ahora también hay una diferencia entre story, una historia, y history, que es historia en términos de el pasado, ¿no? Por ejemplo, the history of the United States, la historia de los Estados Unidos. Pero una story es como un cuento, ¿no? Ahora lo que hay acá son stories, son historias, son cuentos sobre lo que hizo, lo que no hizo. You have a lot of stories. And yes, he says that maybe she just wants to sell the story, solo quiere vender la historia, and she will sell the story that will get her the more money, the more views, the more attention from the public. So yes. Yeah. So at the beginning, why doesn't Nick trust Talia?
He thinks all journalists are unfair.
I think so journalists are unfair. Yeah, exactly. So what is the one thing Nick wants to do right now?
To win the qualifying match.
Win the qualifying match, yes. She wants, well, she says that that they should address the problem now, and he says that he just wants to win the qualifying match or help his team to win the qualifying match next week. And she says that maybe he will not have a career by next week.
Teacher, what is qualifying match?
Qualifying, well, match es un juego, ¿no? Qualifying son las calificatorias, clasificatorias, ¿no?
Okay.
Entonces, para clasificar a algo, ¿no? Por ejemplo, ahora creo que estaban the qualifying rounds for the World Cup, creo que para la Copa del Mundo, ¿no? Entonces, the qualifying para calificarlos, para que clasifiquen a algo posterior. Match es un juego. What does Talia tell Nick about the Soccer Federation?
They could keep him for playing soccer.
Exactly. He could never, maybe he will never play soccer again if this goes on. Which of the following questions does Nick ask Talia?
Which story do you really want?
Exactly. Which story do you really want? All right, let's submit this. Right, perfect. Now we can go for the vocabulary. Okay, so in the video, Nick says to Talia, which story do you really want? Take your pick. So take your pick basically means choose, right? Pick one, take your pick, escoge. The box below contains expressions with the word take. Click on the light bulb icon to see the meanings of these expressions. When you're sure you understand, match the expressions with the definitions. So let's see the expressions we have here in the light. The first one says take a hike. Do you know what it means to take a hike?
No.
Okay. So it says an impolite expression said when you want someone to leave. So take a hike is like disappear, ¿no? Desaparece. Take a hike. Hike es de caminar, ¿no? De correr. Entonces, corre, desaparece, vete de acá. Entonces, it's an impolite expression said when you want someone to leave. I said you weren't invited, so take a hike. Desaparece de mi vista, ¿no? Más o menos así, desaparece de mi vista, take a hike. Otra expresión así, hay una. Okay, I can think of it now, but take a hike is like that. So just go away. Go away podría ser tal vez más común, ¿no? Vete, go away, desaparece. To take a look.
It's like I don't know, say revisar.
Exactly. Just like revisar, mirar, observar algo, to read something quickly or to consider it, especially in order to decide what to do. Especialmente cuando tienes que decidir, ¿no? Here's the proposal. Take a look at it tonight and we'll discuss it in the morning. Pero no necesariamente para decisiones, para cualquier cosa. I sent you some material. You can take a look at it. Puedes leerlos, puedes revisar. You can take a look. Take care.
Be careful.
Be careful, exactly. Take care of yourself. Take care. It's also a way to say bye, ¿no? To say bye, sorry. Es una forma de despedirse también. Bye bye, take care, cuídate, ¿no? To think about what you're doing so that something bad doesn't happen. The roads are very icy, so take care driving. No, cuídate al conducir. Take care driving. You need to take care of yourself. Necesitas cuidarte más. You need to take care of yourself more. I don't think I can take care of your children. No creo que pueda cuidar a tus hijos. Entonces, take care no necesariamente para la misma persona, sino you can take care of other people as well. Before you take care of somebody else, you need to take care of yourself first. ¿No? Antes de cuidar a alguien más, you need to take care of yourself. Entonces, to take care of también. Cuidar de, to take care of. To take it easy.
Something so easy to do.
No, not really. Like maybe you seem really stressed out and I'm like, but come on, relax, just take it easy. Life isn't that bad.
Okay.
Take it easy means relax. No te lo tomes tan en serio, ¿no? Take it easy, relax, chill. You used to tell someone to stop being angry or worried and to calm down, take it easy. No te lo tomes tan en serio. Take it from me.
I don't know what is.
Take it from me means cuando sabes algo, when you know something, y cuando, por ejemplo, eres experto en algo y quieres dar un consejo a alguien, o quieres enseñarle algo a alguien, dices, take it from me, I know what I say. Entonces, tómalo de mí, ¿no? Tómalo de mí que yo sé sobre este tema. Por ejemplo, Italy is a beautiful country. Take it from me. I lived in Rome for 7 years. Entonces, Italia es muy hermoso. Tómalo de mí que yo he vivido en Roma muchos años. Yo sé de lo que estoy hablando. Take it from me. To emphasize that someone can believe what you're saying because you know the subject you're talking about. Tú sabes de lo que hablas, ¿no? Entonces, take it from me. Creo que hay una expresión como esto en español, pero no estoy segura cuál es. ¿Sabes si hay alguna?
Sé que hay alguna, pero no se me viene a la mente.
Sí, no, hay alguna. Ahora no, se me take it from me. Hay una parecida, ¿no? Dímelo a mí, dime a mí, algo así, pero take it from me. Sí, yo sé lo que estoy hablando, take it from me, believe what I'm saying. Take it or leave it, lo mismo que en español, ¿no?
Tómalo o déjalo.
Tómalo. So, 2,000 is the most I'm willing to pay, take your leave. To take place,
¿Cómo decir el lugar? ¿Dónde va a ser algo?
sí, no, puede ser lugar o tiempo, es tomó lugar. Es lo mismo que en español. Por ejemplo, el evento tomará lugar en Cochabamba. El
Ah,
evento tendrá lugar el próximo mes. Entonces, ocurrirá. To occur, especially after being planned or arranged. The next match will take place in Monte Carlo. ¿No? Tomará lugar en Monte Carlo. Pasará, ocurrirá en Monte Carlo. To take sides.
choose between two sides.
Yeah, exactly. So, tomar el lugar de alguien, ¿no? Inclinarse a alguien, especialmente si dos personas están en una confrontación. You take sides with someone, ¿no? Or with someone. Entonces, te inclinas hacia una persona, favoreces a alguien. My brothers argue with each other a lot, but I try not to take sides, ¿no? Trato de no tomar lugar con alguien. Entonces, no. Hay una expresión también para esto en español, pero ahorita no se me viene. Take sides. Take your pick, lo que dijo Nick, escoger, ¿no? Choose. To select one of several things. There's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Take your pick. Choose whatever you want, ¿no? Choose, take your pick. And take your time.
Tómate tu tiempo.
Tómate tu tiempo. So don't worry, you don't have to tell me anything now. Take your time. You can take your time packing. The flight doesn't leave until this evening. So you can use whatever time you have. There's no rush, no prisa. We have a lot of time. Take your time. Okay. So we have a lot, and we have many more expressions we take. And not only expressions, but also phrasal verbs as well. So take and with get as well. Get, take, son verbos que tienen un montón de expresiones. Is it okay so far?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. So what does it mean to take care?
Be careful.
To be careful. To take your time.
Don't hurry.
Don't hurry. To take sides.
Join one side or the other.
Exactly. También hay un verbo, solamente to side. Sería el verbo, también es lo mismo, to take side. Entonces, digamos, let's say, my parents are on a fight. Mis padres están peleando. I am siding with my mom. No, es lo mismo que I'm taking sides with my mom. I'm siding with my mom. Entonces, estoy favoreciendo, estoy al lado, estoy a favor de mi mamá. No, I'm siding with my mom. Take it from me.
What I am saying is true.
Exactly. Take it from me. I know what I say. Take it or leave it.
My offer won't change.
Exactly. My offer won't change. You can take it or you can leave it. Okay, good. That was great. 5 out of 5. Well done. Pretty good. So I don't know if you have any questions about what we did today. Is everything clear? Everything okay?
Yeah, everything okay.
Okay, good. Have you had a chance to do your homework, or are you still going to do it yet?
I don't know. I guess I finished 7, but 4 is waiting. Yet.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's for tonight. You still have some time. And I'm gonna assign you, but I'm gonna send you less homework. I think I assigned you too much for today. So I'm gonna send you a little bit less for tomorrow so you can also study for your quiz and be prepared. Okay? Okay, Adri, then please don't forget today's daily survey before you go.
Okay.
And I will be seeing you tomorrow in class.
Okay, done.